Boom shakalaka, the same exact thing happening now happened during the 2008 financial crisis. What this means for Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, and you. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including indicators signaling that flashed during the 2008 crisis and what this could potentially mean for Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, come join us on Twitter at @TheCryptoLove, push that like button. Now today, fear and greed at 45, down into fear. We were in fear last week, but for the most part, we've been hovering in neutral for the last month. The overall market up 0.5% today. Bitcoin at 26,133, Ethereum at 1749, BNB at 237, XRP 52 cents, Cardano 28 cents, Dogecoin 6 cents, Tron 7 cents, and Solana $15.47. And if you want to scoop up some altcoins at a discount, why not use AI to pick out the best coins? Today, they would be Tominet, Beldex, Throne, Adventure Gold, and BitGet Token. And you can check out Token Metrics for free down in the description. Now, Bitcoin, a few things to note on the chart. First, we have a cross coming of the 50 and 100-day moving average. That would be a death cross of those averages coming. We also have this right here. Not that. We have this right here. A nice little wedge right here forming where, if Bitcoin breaks down, could be headed down towards this 200-day moving average or potentially support right around $23,000. Breaking through multi-year support right now, the levels at $25,000, excuse me, multi-month support levels right now at $25,000. Right now, we see, despite leading economic indicators continuing to contract, the market has been trending higher. So economic indicators contracting, market trending higher. A similar divergence was seen way back here during the 2008 financial crisis, before it was completely over. So does this say might continue to go on? Yeah, it might continue to go on. However, Bitcoin in the short term has a couple CME gaps that as of yet are unfilled. The first one from 26.1 to 26.4. The second one close to $29,000. Gap might get filled soon, and Bitcoin might be headed upwards in the short term. Because if we take a look, Bitcoin and descending channels. When it's in a descending channel, very clear pattern, a breakout. We don't know when it's going to happen, but after a descending channel, breakout to the upside. That's been happening pretty darn recently for Bitcoin. While government crackdowns continue and weigh sentiment down, is Bitcoin still bullish? Well, according to this chart, and particularly the Rodel ratio down here on the bottom, right now we are still just in the optimal buying range, similar to previous bottoms. So we are nowhere near even midpoint tops. For those of you who think that $25,000, $26,000 was the midpoint top, taking a look at the Rodel ratio, not even close to those levels. So this is more likely just the beginning of what's to come. Being stuck in old bear market frames is not only wrong from a factual technical standpoint, it also pushes traders to ignore the best buying opportunities, which, again, based on this optimal buying range, best buying opportunities. The missed rallies are often the biggest regrets. Focus on facts. The bull run is here. Ignore the noise. When Bitcoin price is above this moving average, 200-day moving average, well, that is bull run. Ignore the noise. It flipped way back here in January. Now, Bitcoin continually repeats this pattern where we have a yellow and two greens on the bottom and a red on top, forming symmetrical spider lines. Well, we have this first yellow, which would be a breakthrough. That'll take us to the mid-cycle top and then eventually to the next red. So based on this, it looks like all up territory for Bitcoin. Not only that, the Bollinger Band with profile just flagged once again. The last time Bitcoin was above the 20 EMA and 2 bars were seen in the Bollinger Band with profile was in 2016, back here, just before the mega bull run, 3,200% up. 7 years later, Bitcoin's above the 20 EMA, and the Bollinger Bands with profile just showed a second bar. Probably nothing, but it could be something absolutely huge. Right now, for as many people saying Bitcoin is doing terrible, the world's collapsing, well, taking a look at where Bitcoin is compared with previous cycles, 320 days from the halving, we're pretty much right between the first and the second halving for Bitcoin. One was lower, one was higher. We're pretty much dead center, even above the realized price right now. For the most part, from now until the halving the next year, price is just going to continue grinding sideways and up because the price for the halving is roughly around $40,000, which would be very similar to what we see in previous halvings. Now, it's going to take a while to get there. Still 320 days, $40,000, 320 days. I can't do the math, but you could do the math. You just take 40,000 minus today's price, 25,000 is 15,000 over 320 days. I don't know, $10 a day, $100 a day, something like that. But eventually, the price will change. Go up, go down. Here's why. Markets are reflexive because humans are primitive beings driven by fear and greed who will always extrapolate out positive and negative expectations further than reality. When things seem darkest right now, it's usually right before the dawn. Multi-month period of apathy for Bitcoin, and then new bubble begins. Yeah, likely some apathy going on, amazing buying opportunities for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, and then eventually a new bubble begins, particularly once the summer's over, once we get towards Rocktober, because guess what? You buy it, you sell and may go away. Well, it's still summertime. Rocktober's coming up a few months away. And if you just want another chart to compare this cycle with previous cycles, take a look at this one. The first phase, bear market. We all remember that. The second phase, up, consolidation. Okay, gently sloping up. The third is the bull run. Very strong sloping up. We still have mostly up and then bull run up to continue for Bitcoin. And who can see it? We still have another year before we get to the end of the sideways up movement towards the parabolic up movement. So that being said, hang in there. I know it's tough. I know it stinks. And when prices and everything's not going in the sky, it's terrible. But hang in there. You can do it. That's all for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, push that like button. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.